Down the YouTube, I'm the Soft Man, and welcome back to some more Heavens of Sorcery. It's part number 14 today, and we're going to get straight into it actually. In between episodes, I've done a little bit of work. I've not done everything I wanted to, and don't worry, that will get done before this, but I really wanted to come back and show you guys what I've managed to find. So I was out there in the Misty World mining away. I was caving away because it made so much more sense to cave than it did to sort of, you know, go cliff hopping or even to try fight, because I want niobium. That was basically what I wanted. I wanted niobium. At the moment, I put some in here. There we go. We had 43 niobium in all. So at least that's something, right? At least that's something. But whilst I was out there, I actually found, whilst I was deep in the caves, some other bits and bobs. Namely, this bacterial shale. And I was like, what the heck is this used for, bacterial shale? I'm like, oh, nice one. You know, it makes some torches, it makes some fire charges, and we can do this shale block here. We can also burn it for fuel. We can use it as fuel, but it's a ritual to conjure a slime ball. Well, not a slime ball, obviously, but just like a block of slime, which is absolutely amazing. Plus, you need an amethyst and a bone, and all of which we have. You can also use it to make this assassin's magic shield, which is interesting, actually, because it looks like it might be doable. We've got the twigs, we've got skyroot sticks, that's not a problem. Green petal blocks we can make. A rogue's magic shield. Ambrosium, golden amber. I don't think we've got any golden amber. But it's a shield. By the looks of it, it gives you, or it has a certain amount of HP before it may start slapping you, possibly. And it's got a recharge. That looks pretty interesting, actually. That really does look pretty interesting. Holy stone brick, cobblestone, and some skyroot stick to get the... Oh, and a simpleton's magic shield, which is definitely doable. That is really interesting, actually. It might be worth... going down. Over here, it has been churning away, if that's even a word. And there we go, 52 iron ingots is quite nice. I just shoved it in there, let it sort of melt everything down, and yeah, we've now got 104 iron, which is a hell of a lot better. I also did a load more redstone, and there's something in my brain that's telling me that the recipe for the redstone has changed, and I don't think it has. It's probably just me being an absolute clown. But redstone is now No, it's not. It's oh, what is it? It's something burnt. Here it is. It's chili powder burnt to make redstone. But there was something in my brain saying it was like devil's dust or something that made it previously that was changed into like a block of redstone or something like that. Apparently not the case now. It might be a different pack that I'm completely thinking about there. I do apologise if that is the case. But that seems to have changed in my brain. Whether or not it's true, I don't know. Now, one question I wouldn't mind answering from you guys, if possible. Copper ore and lead ore. Is that actually somewhere? It doesn't show that that copper or lead sort of generates in any of the worlds on any sort of Y level. Do you know, like what niobium does? Like we can see where it actually generates, what world it generates in. But copper and lead don't actually show that. So to make copper and lead, are we actually going to have to do the dust routine all the time? Because I need quite a bit of lead and I need quite a bit of copper. And obviously this is all we've got. We've got 2 bits of copper. We've got no lead at all anymore. So I need to go ahead and make a load of lead nuggets and copper nuggets, which I'm going to do right now, actually. Pro tip when doing this, you can put more than one thing in at once. I didn't actually realise that, and it took me forever to try and do the first lot of iron. But you can put 5 things in at once. Now, if I'd have just looked at the recipe, I'd have been absolutely fine. Well, here I am in the Aether, guys, because I need some more of these acre petals, of course, to be able to go and make some more of this lead. Unfortunately, they seem very difficult to find, these little plant things. They're certainly not numerous, that's for sure. Again, this brings me on to the point of, is there a different way later on in the pack of getting lead? Now, you do get these nuggets from the rats. Now, I have no idea how to get into the rats. I literally don't know. There's some way, like I've seen, I had a look around and see what this mod is, this rats mod is. And apparently there's some sort of like Rattopia or whatever the heck it's called. I can't remember. But what the heck? There's some sort of world, but we need like cheese blocks or something like that to be able to do it, and we're missing like a ritual of some form, like what we're looking at here, the rat. There's like a spawn rat. So there's this spawn rat thing here. Look, we can get cheese, spirit of birthing to be able to get that. Now to actually get the thing itself, you need. Wait, let's go to the rats. There's some sort of token thing. This one, the chunky cheese token. It's a 1 in 10,000 drop from rats. Ratlantis, that's the one. Right click anywhere to open a portal to Ratlantis, which is fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. However, getting these things, not easy. It seems. It seems as if they can be in dungeon chests and mine shafts, strongholds, jungle temples and all that sort of stuff, and you'll get one of these mysterious token fragments, which they can then make these mysterious token chunks, which they can then make that thing itself. But by the looks of things, I don't think we go to any of these dungeons, so I don't know how to get into the rat mod. Maybe it's a quest line later on, who knows, but fingers crossed it is, and we can start getting a better source of getting lead, because this not the most exciting way. Oh, now whilst I'm out here, actually, I might as well bring your attention to something that I've got here. So the Astral Tome, I've actually been doing a little bit of research here, and if we look at the different constellations we've got, I think it's Evos. No, it's not Evosia I needed. It's the one beginning with D. Was it Dissidia? No, it wasn't Dissidia. It must be this one, Evosia. Shattering and destructive. The piercing light of this constellation forces its way through most solid materials. Now, I think this one actually gives you a boost to mining speed, which in the Misty world would be absolutely insane. It would be really, really good for us. Now, it actually works within those four and this one. It doesn't work with it when it's a new moon, a crescent other moon, and a half other moon, and yep, it doesn't work then. So this is the attunement part of it. Now, to do the attunements, from what I can gather, we need those little things. Where are they? These things, the spectral relays, and I think the more the better. I'm presuming by what it's saying in the book. So we need some more of this stuff here, which means we need more of this infused wood. Actually, this is really not that hard to craft. So we need that aquamarine and then the glass panes. It's really not that hard to craft, so we can definitely try that. I think we can try that this episode. I wonder if the sword would benefit from looting as well. I wonder if they class as an enemy, so that they drop more if you destroy it with some looting. Maybe, I don't know. I think that the acre plants would definitely do well for being buffed slightly and dropping maybe 2 acre petals when you kill one of them, because I've been out here for a solid 20 minutes at the moment. I've got 8, and 2 of them I actually came into this world with. So yeah, I've got 6 in the 20 minutes that I've spent trying to look around for these things and kill them. Whilst I just recover from this, I also managed to get a load more rock crystals. Now, the biggest purity that I managed to find was a 75% pure rock crystal. So, yeah, I've got some of these now, guys, as well. I've stocked back up on some of these. I just need to make 1 more rune of Starlight, and we're very, very close to making that Astral Sorcery, the next tier up of altar here, which is that one, I believe. Is that the one? Yeah, it is. That's the one. I didn't realise also there's one above that, the iridescent altar. And look at the state of this. That is insane. Maybe this is a different altar entirely, but we've got resonating gems in there. We've got a rune of Starlight. We've got this shaped radiant quartz, which is absolutely amazing. I love the look of it. And then we've got these magic crystals as well from Electro Blob's wizardry. But yeah, runed sooty marble. Oh, it's just sooty marble. Okay. Now here's something I might be able to get behind. Okay, let's clear this out. We are going to want a Ooh. Is it self? Or is it projectile phase? So I want the target becomes incorporeal, phasing through blocks temporarily. Oh, it's not what I thought it was. I want to sort of like levitate blocks and enemies. That's fine. I wanted to zoom directly to the targeted position. Right, okay, this is it. This is the one. So projectile and zoom. Fantastic. I love that little ding. It's great. Let me grab the thing here. And I'll show you exactly why I want this. So here's the Spellforger's Codex. We've got both of our previous ones in here. So let's save that. And it should be a nice easy one, to be quite honest. Spell recipe for the zoom. Oh, I keep forgetting there's a little arrow down here. Ooh. Okay, we've got everything else but the fairy wings. How does one get fairy wings? Ugh, no idea. No idea. There's no little tooltip saying how we get fairy wings. Let's have a quick gander in here, make sure that we haven't already got some. No. Okay, the fairy is a passive mob in the underworld, of which we are nowhere near. Okay, my god, it never seems to go to plan. Basically, I'm going to have all my chests down there. If you saw at the beginning of the episode, I was starting to look up some recipes for the wood to certain looking chests. And I think actually the easiest one is going to be the obsidian one. And the biggest chests are the obsidian ones anyway. Basically because you get the magma blocks and you can astral sorcerize them with a rock crystal to make them into obsidian, which would be a hell of a lot easier. So than using all my metal, that is. We might be able. There's no wood to iron chest. If you have a look, there's no wood to iron. There's wood to copper. There's wood to gold, which might not be too difficult either. But I think the cheapest one would probably be the coal to diamond or the obsidian. Obviously the thing. This, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it? So it's somewhere. There, Starlight transmutation, magma blocks into obsidian. So if that doesn't take forever, we should be okay doing the obsidian one. But I wanted to phase. I wanted the ability to come back up here, like very similar to the way that anchor blocks work from Ender.io, where you can just phase between them both. So that's what I wanted to do. You know, I can just go down there really quickly and come back up here really quickly, rather than having to walk around all over the place. Have, you know, like points where I can just quickly travel to. But you know, unfortunately, we need to get to the underworld before we can do that. Now, I know that I'm well aware the mowers shouldn't kill me, right? It's the cockatrices that kill me. What is this? I've never seen such a thing in my life. It's very, very, very strange. It doesn't seem to do anything to me, though. Unfortunately, I don't have a GitHub account. Now, this pack does have an issue tracker, or, you know, like suggestion tracker and stuff. What the heck? Hey. It's this guy, he always just disappears. There we go. Got him this time. So yeah, this pack does have sort of like an issue tracker or a suggestion thing in my bobbins. What I would suggest doing, unless Phoenix Lodge is watching this, I highly doubt this, but if Phoenix Lodge is watching this, I would suggest definitely bumping the amount of acre petals you can get from there. I've been wandering around for another 10 minutes. I found 2 more, and that is literally it. I cannot find anything anywhere near as much as what I would have expected. Maybe looting would work. Maybe that's sort of the thing that we need to beeline for. But again, you've got to wait on RNG for the... Oh, here we go. You've got to wait on RNG for the fact of going through all the... Ooh, bloody hell, 2 for the price of 1. You've got to wait for RNG and going through the dungeons and stuff like that to even think about getting a looting 3. So if we look, looting... I presume, yeah, there's no actual recipe for those sorts of books. So if they could be buffed just by 1 acre petal, that's not too... Bloody hell. I say that, guys, and then I start finding a lot of them. Yeah, if they could be buffed by 1 acre petal, it wouldn't be too bad, because I would be sitting on nearly 30 now. And I don't think, for the amount of time I've been wandering around and killing these things, I think getting 30 by this point would be a good return, and at least a balanced return. I don't know what you guys think. Maybe there is some other way of getting acre petals, or maybe there's some other way of getting lead that I just don't know about. Okay, I'm sticking with the 15 acre petals. I went ahead and got some more magma blocks as well. So 15, 15, and 15. That should make the lead, or at least some lead that I'm going to need. Okie dokie, so this should be 5 ingots of lead, which is not great. We've got the ability to at least turn 1 lead into 1 plate now, which is better, I suppose, because certainly the lead plates are going to come in very, very useful. And we've got lead, we've got some copper as well to add to our collection now, so let's stick them in there ready and waiting for when we do need them. The iron dust, they can be melted back down into ingots and stuff, and I put the mana powder, what we've got, back into there. I've just got all the stuff ready to make some more mana runes of mana there. I realised I've got 2 in this chest. Oh well, let's go ahead and make some more of this stuff. I should have in this one, yeah, that's ready and raring to go then. So it's literally the 2 runes of mana, the 2 stardust, and the 2 star metal ingots. Let's do this one first, because this is the one that takes the most mana, and I don't want to use it all on something that I've already got. So let's, is there a couple of living rocks floating around? There we go, we just need the 1 actually, because this turns into 2 runes, of course. Oh, it's ready for me. There we go. What? Do we get them back? When we craft it, it seems to give us the 2 runes back. I don't know if that's meant to happen. That's probably where my other 2 runes come from, because I thought I haven't made any. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it's not meant to give you them back. I'm not going to complain, guys. We've got some more of the stuff, and I suppose we've got some extra bits and bobs now free, which is good. Oh, I can't fit anything in here anymore. For this next step, I am going to need 6 of these. I think. I think 6 will be okay for today. We're going to get 6 glass lenses. I'm just waiting for some more of this stuff to come up. Once that's ready, then we can go ahead and make some of this infused wood. I'm going to need 6 spectral relays. Apparently we need to attune this rock crystal of mine to be able to go ahead and get the last finishing touches to the next tier of Starlight crafting altar. So I need to wait a little while for this thing to produce me a bucket. And here we go. Spectral relays. We've got some spare infused wood as well. Let's grab them. Now, we're going to go over to the attunement altar. There it is. And apparently it needs to be set up. It doesn't need a rock crystal, by the way. It doesn't need one of these floating crystals. But we're going to set this up. I presume, by what the book says, we need to set it up how it looks. So, I don't know, like, how far away these things need to be, but the way that we set it up depends on what it is attuned with. So we've got a nice square here, and if you take a look at this, I think this is the attunement altar in the middle, and then we've got to sort of place these things in some form of, yeah. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, hey guys, this is interesting, actually. We have... Oh, do I need another one there? We've got the spectral relays, so one goes there by the looks of things. As you can see, there's little blue swirls that are sort of flying around the place. One goes here. And one will go here. One will go here. We've got to hold the paper in our hand to be able to see this, but it can only really work at night. And then there. Now, is that done, or do we need another one there? I don't know. Let me grab a rock crystal really quickly and see if that's actually the case. I think something is meant to happen, so I think we do definitely need that extra spectral relay there. And oh, where's my constellation paper so I can see where it goes? It's moved. No, it hasn't. It's always been here. I'm just the other way around. There we go. And apparently we should see something. Does that look real to you? I mean, we're getting little blobs coming up. I don't know if that's actually working there. Do we put that into here now? No? How does this work? Apparently, if it's not in the sky, it won't work. So that one's in the sky. That requires 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 relays, which we do have actually. We can really quickly change it so that we're doing that one instead whilst it's night. I just want one attuned rock crystal, that's all. One more. There we go. Right, we've actually got somewhere, guys. So can I put the... How do I attune my rock crystal? Do I stand in there myself first? With the rock crystal? Oh my lord, look at this, guys. I don't know what I'm getting infused with, but we'll soon find out. Oh, this is pretty cool, guys. I'm done. The rock crystal itself is not attuned, though. Do I throw it in? Oh, I do throw it in. I have something now. I don't know what I've got, but I've got it. But also, the rock crystal will get attuned as well to Vicio, which is still there, actually. I want to get the other one, though. I do definitely want to be mining a lot quicker, but it's not in the sky at the moment, as you can probably see. So we've got to keep an eye on that, and we've got to make sure that it's in the sky before we can actually do it. There we go. The rock crystal has been attuned. And that is fantastic, guys. I love that. And here we are. The next altar up has been achieved. Oh, beautiful. Okay, let's put that back. I've now replaced the thing on the floor with that. We just need to wait until it's night time. And that is in the sky to be able to attune ourselves to that. So I don't know where the effects are for this thing, where it shows where the effects are. Look at this beauty. Oh my goodness! Right, this is an invalid structure. Of course, it's going to need to have been made bigger. The celestial altar, but we've managed to get it. It's given us the thing. This is the structure. Apparently, this is what we need to do. So, let's go ahead and visualize this. Let's pick this back up, and then let's plop that down exactly where it needs to be, and then we can once again try to expand on what we've already got and make this structure, I suppose. Ooh. We've got new ones now, guys. A new constellation paper was just in there, and actually I broke the chest to make room for the other bit, and this popped out. Lucana? It might be luck. I have no idea if it is or not, but it might be luck. Now, if it is luck, that would be pretty decent to have. Well, I've learned a couple more, actually. There was another 2 in this other one, Mineralis and Fornax. Don't know what they do, but I'll worry about that at some other time. Right, I think we're nearly there, guys. Just this bit of sooty marble. Is it one left? Yes, it is. Brilliant. That is now formed. I may have to push this out slightly because I want it to look at least half decent. So I might have to push the walls out a little bit, but not for right now, guys. Not for right now. I keep remembering to pick this up. I must remember to keep picking that up. Okay, we've got a couple more constellations if we want to go and see them. We've got some stuff in our inventory, but we've managed to build this altar, and I'm assuming that infused with light, which this is now, now your celestial altar is strong enough to craft a Starlight infuser. This device reuses liquid starlight from the pool around it. From what pool around it? To infuse items with starlight, making them able to channel it much more effectively. Okay, so a starlight infuser. What is that? Okay, this is an entirely separate thing. I'm not going to make the same mistake as I did last time. This is an entirely separate thing, and it looks remarkably similar. If we go outside to the attunement altar, for instance, it looks remarkably similar to the top of some of these structures. If I can find one somewhere, I will show you exactly what I mean. There, you see up there? If we repurpose this, it could look exactly how we want it to look. Right, let's get rid of the water there so that we can get a good look at this. And I want to visualize it to make sure that it is definitely this, but I'm pretty sure that we can definitely use this structure that we've got going on here. So, let's go ahead and visualize this. So, that wants to be... Does it... Hang on a minute. There's an underside to this. There. Yes! That's exactly where I want it. Alright, so looking at this, you can see it's there. We can definitely repurpose one of these structures, I think, guys. And then we've got a nice base, and it looks half decent then as well. You've got the liquid starlight there. You've got a load of ruined marble and stuff like that around it here. So if we absolutely rip all of this out, all of this top part, if we rip out, we will have enough to be able to make this. The only thing we won't have enough of is the liquid starlight itself. But don't worry too much about that, guys. In between episodes, I'll go ahead and I'll get the 12 buckets. Oh my god, that's a lot, actually. I really wish I'd have listened to you guys about making this earlier and getting a barrel full of the stuff. Okay, I'm going to keep the outside because I think that looks pretty decent. Now, in the sky, I need to make sure that I'm keeping an eye out for the constellation I need. And unfortunately, that's the only one today. So I need the Evorsio. That's the one that I want. I want to give that a try. And that's the one I will look out for. So I'm going to have to get rid of the inside of this by the looks of it. I'll take it that in the middle there looks remarkably like a block of lapis. And I haven't found any lapis as of yet. Now, you guys have been actually really helpful with this one because you already told me that it is in the Misty World. So if I go and try and find it, Silk Touch is needed apparently to get the ore itself, obviously. If I go and try and find this, I've got Fortune 3 on my pickaxe, so really it shouldn't be that much of an issue. We've got 13 from one single piece of lapis ore. So if we can manage to find some, then that'd be fantastic. It is pretty high, actually. So, well, we'll see. That was a good guess, wasn't it? We've got this... I have no idea what that one is. It's definitely not that one. It's definitely not that one. I don't think it's even that one either. So I've got something here. There's a big one there. There's a big one there. There's a big one there. There's a big one down here. I can't see any other big ones anywhere other than these four that's up here. So unless it's something that looks a little bit like that, I can't see it being anything else. Like unless there's a little bit cut off. There's probably some cut off some up there somewhere. I have no idea. We're starting to lose the light here. It's going to go daytime, and I can't really see what I'm doing, so I'm just going to leave it, guys. Okay, yeah, leave them in my inventory because I do want to go ahead and try and find those. I'm going to need a lot more liquid starlight available to me so that I can start with the starlight infuser. If we look at the infuser recipe, oops. The Starlight infuser recipe, it's not that bad, actually. We've got a couple of bronze, which we've already got. We've got a liquid starlight bucket, which we've already got in hand at the moment. 2 aquamarine, 2 runes of starlight, which is really going to be quite easy, given the fact that we keep getting the runes of mana back, if that's actually a thing. Engraved marble, all this marble stuff is really easy to do as well. So, and a bit of star metal, which we've got the iron ingots for. So it's not actually that hard to craft the starlight infuser. Where the issue lies is getting the lapis, because we need a block of lapis underneath the structure itself, so it seems, and I have not found a single piece of lapis. But let me have a quick look, see if I can find it in there. Hopefully we can get the starlight infuser finished before the end of today's episode. Now, to be honest, guys, I've been looking. I thought to myself, can I find or get lapis from any other place? And you can. Mana infusion, it seems, where you can put prismarine crystals, which we've been collecting, by the way, into a mana pool with an alchemy catalyst underneath. And the alchemy catalyst is actually not that difficult to craft. We've got some sapphires, we've got some gold, we've got some lead, we've got some amethyst, we've got living rock, and we've got mana pearl. So really, this is an easy way of doing it. But I've run out of time. Unfortunately for this episode, I have run out of time. Next episode, we will come back. We will create the alchemy catalyst that we can stick underneath our mana pool to be able to make those sorts of changes. Once we've done that, guys, we can then build the infuser itself. Where is it? There it is. We can build the infuser itself because I need to make another rune of Starlight as well. I need to get a couple of bits and bobs together for all this as well. And then we can go ahead and make the Starlight infuser. And we're very nearly finished with that Starlight infuser. Now, in between episodes, I can also get the liquid Starlight that we're going to need by just basically making a load of light wells, I think, and just shoving a load of aquamarine in and sort of doing it, you know, big style. Doing it big style. And then, yeah, we'll come back. We will be ready for the Starlight infusion. And, yeah, we've got one quest done today. That's not too bad, is it, guys? That's not too bad. When it's night time, eventually, I want to find that attunement for the Evisio, or whatever it is. And I also attuned myself for something. I don't know what it is. So, that's interesting. Ooh, perks. Oh, this is... Hang on a minute, guys. Gain experience by travelling the world. That's interesting. However, it's not what I'm after. Oh, is there literally this much stuff? What is this? This has knocked me sideways, to be honest, guys. It really has. What I'm after is Evocio. There we go. 20% more mining speed. Gain experience by breaking blocks. Oh, okay. And then you add to your level, and then it costs plus 10%, plus 10%, and then plus 5% more mining speed, increased melee damage. That looks like it might link with something or other. Plus 5%. My goodness, we could get quite a lot of mining speed by the looks of things here. Excavation. Okay. Potion effect. Oh, that's something different. So that seems to have gone off on a tangent. Tunneling. Lovely. That looks really good, actually. I really want to get into this. So Evocio, I'm going to get that between this episode and next, hopefully, as well. But we will see. Guys, if you're enjoying this series, if you've got any comments or suggestions, please keep them coming. I do read all my comments and I do read all my suggestions as well. So please do keep them coming. And I will see you guys next time. Until then, I've been the Top Man. As always, stay safe.